Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're steaming full ahead with the USS Mitscher DDG-57, the battle-hardened Arleigh Burke-class guided missile destroyer that's been a frontline workhorse of the US. Navy for nearly 30 years, now freshly upgraded with the cutting-edge and SPY-6V. 4 air and missile defense radar as the second ship in the fleet to receive the revolutionary Flight 3 block upgrade, transforming her into one of the most lethal air defense platforms afloat, with 30 times the sensitivity of her legacy SPY-1 system and full capability against hypersonic threats, ballistic missiles, and drone swarms from the Red Sea to the South China Sea. If you're a surface warfare enthusiast, a radar tech fanatic, or simply in awe of the engineering triumph that fuses gallium nitride AESA arrays, Aegis Baseline 10 combat systems, and enhanced power generation onto a proven 1994 hull, you're in for a comprehensive and radar-locked deep dive. The USS Mitscher, named after the legendary Admiral Mark Pete Mitscher of World War II carrier fame and commissioned in 1994 as the 7th Flight 1 Arleigh Burke, isn't just a legacy destroyer. She's a 155-meter, 9,000-ton steel predator that emerged from a 24-month modernization at General Dynamics NASSCO in Norfolk between 2023 and 2025, trading her 4 rotating SPY-1D faces for 4 fixed SPY-6V, 4 arrays, gaining a 4.5 megawatt power boost and achieving full operational capability with the most advanced sensor suite ever retrofitted to an existing destroyer. From her combat-proven strikes in the Red Sea as part of the Eisenhower Carrier Strike Group in 2024, where she downed over 100 Houthi drones and missiles, to her post-upgrade shakedown in November 2025 that validated simultaneous tracking of multiple ballistic threats, Mitscher now serves as the gold standard for the Navy's 30-plus ship, Flight 1's and 2 modernization pipeline. We'll dissect her extraordinary new capabilities in exhaustive detail, provide a thorough technical overview grounded in the latest sea trial data, explore her critical strategic role in the Navy's hypersonic defense backbone and distributed maritime operations, sprinkle in some jaw-dropping fun facts, and wrap up with the most recent developments as of November, including her return to the fleet and upcoming deployments. So light off the LM 2500s, spin up the SPY-6, and let's get underway for everything you need to know about the USS Mitscher. The USS Mitscher's post-upgrade capabilities now place her among the most advanced destroyers in the world, engineered as a next-generation integrated air and missile defense platform to dominate contested seas with a lethal blend of 30 times greater radar sensitivity, upgraded combat systems, and proven hull durability, allowing her to detect, track, and engage hypersonic glide vehicles, ballistic missiles, and saturation drone attacks at ranges and accuracies previously only possible on brand-new Flight 3 Burkes. At her heart beat 4 General Electric LM 2500 gas turbines, producing over 100,000 shaft horsepower for sustained 30-plus knot sprints and a range exceeding 4,400 nautical miles at 20 knots, giving her the legs to escort carriers across the Pacific or sprint intercept threats in the eastern Mediterranean. The true revolution is the SPY-6V 4 air and missile defense radar, a fixed-array gallium nitride AESA with 37 radar modular assemblies per face, delivering 30 times the sensitivity of the legacy SPY-1DV and the ability to track objects as small as a baseball at over 1,000 kilometers, while simultaneously guiding dozens of SM-2, SM-3, and SM-6 missiles in flight. Paired with Aegis Baseline 10 and the new SSDS Mech-2 combat system, Mitscher can now perform true simultaneous IAMD engagements with fire control quality, once reserved for Ticonderoga-class cruisers. Her 96-cell Mk-41 vertical launch system remains loaded with a typical mix of 32 SM-6, 32 SM-2, 8 Tomahawk land attack missiles, and 24 ESSM Block 2 for close-in defense, while the 5-inch/62 caliber Mark 45, Mod 4 gun, and 2 triple torpedo tubes handle surface and subsurface threats. Add the MH-60R Seahawk with Hellfire and torpedoes in the hangar, and you have a destroyer that can independently hunt submarines, strike inland targets, and shield an entire carrier strike group from hypersonic weapons, all while her upgraded cooling and power systems sustain continuous high-power radar operations in tropical heat. This makes the modernized Mitscher a bridge between the legacy fleet and the future DDG-X. To fully appreciate USS Mitscher's transformation, let's break down the key upgrades. The SPY-6 replaces the 4 rotating SPY-1D faces with 4 fixed 37 RMA arrays, mounted higher on a redesigned deckhouse, increasing detection volume by a factor of 30 and enabling true simultaneous integrated air and missile defense. The radar runs on gallium nitride transmit-receive modules that are 15 times more efficient than legacy gallium arsenide, allowing sustained high-power illumination without overheating. Power generation was boosted with a new 4.5 megawatt electrical plant and advanced liquid cooling loops that can reject heat equivalent to a small town. The Combat Information Center now features large-screen common tactical displays with touch and voice interfaces, while the entire ship is wired with fiber optic backbones for terabit data rates between sensors and weapons. The result? A ship launched in 1994 now outperforms many brand-new Flight 3 Burkes in raw radar power and will serve as the test bed for SM-6 Block RU hypersonic defense and future directed energy integration. The USS Mitscher's strategic role is massive in the Navy's pivot to great power competition, serving as living proof that the Arleigh Burke-class can be continuously upgraded to counter 21st century threats without building entirely new hulls, saving billions while keeping 30-year-old ships relevant against hypersonic weapons and drone swarms. She is now the flagship template for the entire Flight 1 and 2 modernization pipeline, with over 30 destroyers slated for similar SPY-6 and Baseline 10 upgrades through 2035. Fun fact, during her Red Sea deployment in 2024, Mitscher fired more missiles in combat than any destroyer since Vietnam, downing over 100 Houthi threats before her upgrade even began. Another wild detail? Her new SPY-6 arrays are so sensitive that during trials she tracked the International Space Station in low Earth orbit, something previously only possible with dedicated ground radars. As of November 2025, USS Mitscher has officially rejoined the fleet after completing post-modernization sea trials and combat system certification, with the Navy confirming her SPY-6 achieved full operational capability ahead of schedule. She is currently preparing for her next deployment with Carrier Strike Group 12 in early 2026, widely expected to be a high-end Indo-Pacific rotation where she'll test hypersonic defense tactics against simulated Chinese DF-17 threats. The success of Mitscher's upgrade, following USS Jack H. Lucas as the first SPY-6 ship, has already accelerated modernization plans for her sisters Arleigh Burke and Stout, proving the Arleigh Burke design will remain the backbone of the surface fleet well past 2050. USS Mitscher. DDG-57 is the ultimate testament to American naval resilience, a 30-year-old warrior reborn as one of the most powerful destroyers on Earth. What are your thoughts on Mitscher? Blown away by the SPY-6 leap? Hyped for the upcoming Pacific deployment? Or just here for the fact she once tracked the ISS? Drop your takes below, smash that like if she earned it, share with your Navy crew, and subscribe for more deep dives into the ships defending the free world. Fair winds and following seas, and I'll see you in the next one.